send this one away.
Hello? Oh, there we go. Shit, I was trying to get my shit broadcast.
On the set. 53, Mike. You better be afraid of me. You pilot, 64, Luke.
They go play action here on first down. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. A bad start there. A big loss on their first play from scrimmage. It's second down. And that's called setting the tone right away.
It certainly is, and it lets you know just how important communication is amongst the offensive line. They talk about it all the time, knowing each other's moves. You've got to be coordinated and in sync. Otherwise, your quarterback gets hit.
So now 20 yards to go on second down after the sack. Work to be done. They're going to look to throw. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off by the Pro Bowler, Anthony Barr.
Oh, man. These niggas are already on the fuck shit, man.
Touchdown pass, that's one you put in the trophy case. First
It's been a
career
long
reception,
fucking
that's going to be
season.
one he wants to forget.
Yeah, and he's not going to go ask for the football. Right? You can keep
I
that
could save my
one. The key
$10,
for
man.
him, what does he learn from it? When he watches the tape, does he have an answer right now where he already understands what mistake he made? That's what the coaches are going to want to know, and that's what they'll grill him on and see how he grows from it.
And a nice move will yield nothing as he's stopped behind the line. That's going to go as a loss of 1 on first down.
Nice play right there to stop him behind the line, but I want to see how this defense continues to play him here in the first half.
Yeah, we know, you know better than I, he has the ability to take over a game, so what do you do?
Yeah, I think you have to make sure that you bottle him in at varying levels, because if you crowd everyone to the line of scrimmage, if he breaks through,
Second down throw for the end zone, but it's incomplete. There defensively was John Johnson to knock it free. The chance of wasting this great starting field position, a real threat. This is 3rd and long. Operating from the gun, Fields. Steps away to his left.
These niggas is garbage, man.
They're able to convert on 3rd down, and then
Dog, that should have been big, man.
After getting that turnover on the first drive of the game, you hate to
These
just
niggas
stall
in
out the
position,
momentum,
man.
go
You
3 and
niggas
out. They're
ain't,
able to
come
avoid
on,
that
man.
there.
Yeah, we talk about complementary football all the time, but I think it's a little bit deeper than that. Defense went out.
And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Minnesota. A 2-yard touchdown grab as his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter.
I got to, bro. Like, nigga, I have zero offense, bro. Like, this quarterback, man, like, I don't know why the fuck I didn't give Brady what he wanted, man. I would have been all right,
Taken to
man.
the back of the end zone.
Should have just signed Brady,
He'll get it
man.
up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
And this is the last season for this league, they said. So
The LA offense ready to go for their next drive. They had the auspicious beginning to the season, a first drive turnover. Now they'll try again here, 1st and 10. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. And they're able to get this one across the 35. First down, Los Angeles there with a pickup of 14 yards. They'll look to throw now on first down. He's going to dump it off to Gurley. And he'll be stopped right at midfield. First down, Los Angeles there with a pickup of 14 yards. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. From the midfield strike, they'll look to throw. Rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off at the 20. And a great return as he takes this up just shy of the 45. Second interception for him now here in this first half. And you got to think he's a rookie, Charles. How much does confidence start to become a factor?
I think that's a great question because that's what they're going to check on when he gets to the sidelines. The coach is going to check on, his teammates going to check on it, because when you haven't done it before, it's not something that's part of you. You got to see how you're going to react. Let's see how he bounces back.
Yeah, because 2 interceptions for him in college and a half. I mean, that just didn't happen. Here's a throw to his running back. It's complete. And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45. 12 yards there. First down, Vikings. On 1st and 10, Fields. Flush to his right. He's going to look deep for Watt. Touchdown, Vikings. A big play there. 44 yards. And the Vikings are going to widen the advantage. The extra point up and good. And the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. This is taken about 7 yards deep. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
All right. We gotta dig deep, fellas. Dig deep.
The LA offense ready to go for their next drive. Already down 2 touchdowns here in the first half. This becomes a pretty important drive, doesn't it?
It certainly does, and a lot of teams script plays. We know that, right? They have a script to start the ball game, and typically those scripts go between 12 and 24, 25 plays. Down 2 touchdowns early, probably not very deep into their script. I think that they'll stay with it. I don't think they'll abandon it just yet and try and generate some offense on
this nigga didn't throw the ball, man. This nigga didn't throw the ball.
He can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Daniil Hunter able to get in there for his 2nd sack of the afternoon.
Man, if I'm an offensive coordinator and I see an all-out rush like that, I file it away because I'm going to use their aggressiveness against them as this game goes on. I'm going to hit them with a screen soon.
Right there, 54.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. That's going to be caught by Josh Reynolds. And he'll be corralled right around the 34. It's a gain of 15, and the Rams have a first down. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10.
54, check it.
This nigga did not throw the ball, man.
And I think that one might have been intercepted, but he will be ruled out of bounds. So this will go only as incomplete. Well, interceptions have been a problem in this one. If he could have gotten his feet down here, it would have been another.
Would have been a huge one. They've had a great game taking the ball away. Thought they had another one, just unable to get those cleats in bounds.
Check three. Protein spill. Ready.
Now the first carry here for Todd Gurley.
Oh, shit.
9 yards.
This nigga trying to take my only nigga out, man. This nigga trying to take my only nigga out, man. Oh, shit. This nigga.
They'll try and pick up the first with Gurley. Now he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. Well, they were in search of a short gain on 3rd down, and they wind up nabbing over 20 yards. So on the heels of the run by Todd Gurley, another 1st and 10. Back to throw.
Oh, my God, bro.
He's taken
this nigga has the slowest fucking release ever, man.
Once again, his 3rd sack of the afternoon. And that is the 3rd sack this offensive line has allowed this first quarter.
Yeah, that puts him on pace. Let me do the rudimentary math here. To be sacked 12 times in a game, I know he's not going to go for that. I wonder if it's going to reshape what they decide to do on offense in terms of play calling.
Well, I can tell you what, when he popped up, shaking his head, frustrated right now behind center. So after the sack, a scenario you certainly don't work on too often. 2nd and 24. Looking to throw. And he'll find Henderson there. It's complete. And he'll be taken down as that will take us to the end of the first quarter of play. 14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports. This will be the 8th play of the drive. It's 3rd and 7.
Hey, we got to get this stop here, D. 53's mine. Check, 53's mine. Hey, they scared. They scared. Watch that, watch that, watch that.
They'll look to throw. Well, the two men come together, and it's incomplete. Excellent work defensively, brings up 4th down. You can tell they were hoping for a flag there offensively. Several on the
This nigga didn't miss the kick, man.
Hey, why not a penalty? Why not a penalty? What did you
This
see?
nigga didn't.
You got to let him play.
Oh, my goodness, man.
If there's contact coming from both sides, no flag. Let them fight it out.
And forces 4th down. So a bit of a weird kick there. That wasn't an overly long attempt, but that never had a chance.
You almost wonder if he might have maybe got that one on the laces because it kind of knuckled on him a bit. And this one winds up in empty possession.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. It's been a good first half so far. They're up 14-0. Points here. They could really under a heavy rush, and down he goes.
Hurt this nigga.
The Vikings going to signal for the first of their timeouts.
Sorry, man.
As we step aside here in this second quarter.
Hey, it's nothing personal, just business.
Here. 18 yards to go now on second down. Looking to throw. Fields. Well, this is taken in. It's complete. Touchdown, Vikings. Stephon Diggs. 69 yards. And the Vikings are going to widen that advantage. The extra point up and good. And it's now 21-0. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes.
I think they said this was the last one. They said they may try to pull one more out, but...
And that drives coaches insane, doesn't it? When they see that happen, it just doesn't feel right, does it? Plus, you're giving up yardage.
They've got good starting field position as they come up here 1st and 10 at the 40. They run. It's Gurley. And the play goes nowhere. Losing yardage back near the 40 at the 39. It's a loss of a yard there, and now second down.
I like the strategy. Extra tight ends, extra beef. They want to run the football, but that means they probably want to run it inside. If you get strung out on the perimeter, you're in peril.
Yeah, we saw the result, negative yardage. After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11.
Tight as Ringo. Tight as on Ringo.
2nd and 11. And that one got tipped, kind of threw everything off. It brings up 3rd. Some of the fans here don't seem too happy about what we've seen in this first half.
No, not at all, and I understand why they look lethargic, out of sync, and it shows on the scoreboard.
He'll look to throw.
Oh, my God, bro. Come on. Come on, man. Come on, man.
Near the 32. And they have the football and will set up shop at the 32.
The ball was in his hands, man.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. The ledger for them so far looks pretty good, doesn't it?
It certainly does. Touchdown, touchdown, touchdown. Not sure it can be much better than that. They've got to feel very good about the groove that they're in at this stage of the game.
A throw left side to start out. That's complete. A gain of 6 there on first.
He wasn't ready.
He was out there waving his arms, and when you got a quarterback out of the pocket looking for any help, I guess waving the arms is helpful.
It certainly is, because you got to get his attention, because now you're in scramble drill. So everyone's adjusting their routes, finding open space, and he found the right spot for the completion.
7 yards there and a first down. Throwing on first down. Fields. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Credit that sack to Dante Fowler Jr. Gotta imagine the pass rush will be equally intense here on second down following the sack. It's 2nd and 18, and he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. It'll wind up being a loss of 2, and they're going to be staring at a 3rd and long here. From the gun, Fields. He's got Smith here. They do get 9, but it leads to 4th down. Now let's see. Yeah, the offense still out there. They elect to go on 4th and 11. Back to throw. Fields.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion. They would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication. And as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating. There he is.
Okay.
And they passed him off to each defender. Ended up making a nice play, even though it was complete.
And now a throw on 1st down there, but it's incomplete. Here now is 2nd and 10, again from the 41. Throwing again. Fields looking here for Smith downfield. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long way out there, but it'll be 3rd down.
Well, he'd been targeted quite a bit on this drive, and finally I think the guys on the defensive side, they said no more. They set the double coverage on him, made it very tough for him to get the ball.
Looking to throw. Fields. Open
Man, hit this nigga, man.
And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. This quarterback now closing in on a 200-yard first half through the air. It's 1st and 10. Back to throw. Fields. He's got his man.
Who is this? Who is this nigga?
Viking touchdown.
Who is this nigga? Who is this nigga? This nigga ain't nobody. Who is that?
Yeah, the Vikings are going to widen that advantage.
Man, this nigga should have dropped the ball. My nigga would have dropped it, though. Okay, man.
The extra point splits the uprights, and a rout is on here in this first half. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. Fielded about a yard deep. And a good effort on the return there. Gets him across the 30 to the 33-yard line. The LA offense ready to go for their next drive. Typically down in the first half, I might say, oh, you at least need a field goal out of this drive, but they're down to the point where they need a touchdown, don't they?
Yeah, look at this shit, man. Look at this shit. The line ain't like worth shit.
Danielle Hunter, who else? He's in there for his 4th sack of the afternoon. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. We remind you that coming up in 2 minutes, we'll again head down to visit with Jonathan Coachman in Orlando, back for another year. He'll have scores from around the NFL here on this opening weekend. Now, meanwhile, a pass that should have been intercepted, but it winds up falling incomplete. Robert Woods, former USC man, the intended target, and that'll make it 3rd down.
Check 55 to Mike. Quit talking about it and bring it. Get it.
He'll drop to throw. Going up top for Cup.
This
and that'll wind up incomplete. Bold play call there. Now it's 4th down. I know he wants to get his team back in the game, but a 50-50 ball right there that maybe was a little questionable.
Yeah, he's pretty lucky to get that one back. I think that sometimes these quarterbacks play with a lot of confidence that borders on arrogance, and that can put your team in some Dutch.
Yeah, especially maybe want to look at some safer routes after the interception he had that ended their last drive.
Hit him anyway.
Great blocking on the return. It springs him for 25. And the Vikings will take over here 1st and 10. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And that last drive, a long drive, but not just that. They had a great air attack going. Do they stick with that?
I would think that they would, because if they were confident enough to do it on the last drive, starting backed up in their own...
He's got a man complete.
Man, who the fuck is this nigga?
He's going to get this down to the 35-yard line. It's a gain of 34.
Man, this okay, man. All right, man.
Defensively,
All right, man.
what do you do when you're getting torched like this?
So this receiver is actually wearing them out. So 2 thoughts come to mind. One, get some oxygen. Fill up your lungs a little bit. And number two, talk to your guys.
Go hit this nigga, man.
To help slow them down.
He'll get 5 out of the scramble. Hit second down.
Hit this
okay,
nigga.
He's not going to get the first down, but this is still a nice job of buying some time and then running to get to the sideline and get out of bounds and avoid the big hit.
Six yards the pickup, and that's a first down.
Anytime the offense shows what they call a shot play or a chunk play where they're trying to get big yardage, sometimes people just call it gadget plays, and you hold it to a gain that we just saw there, you feel pretty good about yourself as a defense.
On the ready. Come on, boy, 51. Silver.
Draw play, Madison. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down. Looking to throw on second down. Fields.
What in the see? Now
the Vikings will use the second of their timeouts.
Even that nigga know he should have caught that shit.
They'll stop it with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play. A chance to really cap off a big first half here as they come up on first and goal. They'll run with Cook, and he'll get blown up behind the line of scrimmage. Back at the 6. It's a loss of 2 there, bringing up second down. 2nd and 6. And Thielen's got it. Touchdown, Vikings.
Okay. Justin Fields out here like Steve McNair and shit.
Half is winding down as his guys continue to put this
ain't no rookie ever come out week 1 fucking damn near perfect. Ain't no fucking way. Ain't no fucking way, man.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away.
This nigga.
The LA offense ready to go for their next drive. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
On opening weekend, as we'll send you eastward to Orlando. Standing by with that EA Sports halftime report now is Jonathan Coachman. Take it away, Coach. We'll see if week 1 fatigue becomes any kind of a factor as we are back underway in the second half. It's a short kick, taking it to 15. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up.
Nah, man, don't sit him down.
The first update from Levi Stadium in Santa Clara. And the 49ers are out to the early lead. I have a feeling that one's going to stay tight throughout. We'll continue to monitor. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. They built a good first half lead. Now they have a chance to add on to it.
And what I'm thinking is that the offensive staff spent the entire halftime just working with them on, here's what we think they're going to do to attack us in the second half. Nice first half that we've had, guys, but be prepared for some change-ups. We're going to see them when we kick it off in the second half.
See how they handle any adjustments that might be made defensively. To throw on second down. Fields. Blitz coming, and down he goes. Dante Fowler picks up his second sack of the afternoon. To throw on third down. Fields going deep for Diggs.
How in the fuck is this nigga getting beat like that, man? This shit is crazy, man. This shit is crazy.
Stephon Diggs.
This shit is crazy, man.
This opening weekend.
That shit is crazy.
These guys continue.
It wasn't even nigga blitz that time.
Extra point safely through, and that will extend this big lead. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away.
This nigga don't fucking got a quarterback.
The LA offense ready to go for their next drive. They're down in this game. A chance for the offense, though, to put something on the board, get some momentum here in half two.
Try and get things kick-started for them. And you know at the half, they discussed how they were going to get that done. This is where scripting comes into play a lot of the time.
How many plays do you script coming out of the second?
Most of the time in the first half, you're scripting 12 to 16. I think in the second half, you're really scripting.
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. There for the sack, Everson Griffin.
So one quick, easy analysis about why they've struggled so far. They keep putting themselves in third and long situations. They just took another sack right there.
And the offensive film session tomorrow may be a little longer than it normally is.
Not a lot of positive grades will be handed out thus far.
Third and long. What will Dalton dial up? And he will
that nigga was on circle. I was going to jump on the tight end.
It's incomplete. The coverage strong, and now it's fourth down.
This nigga
trying to get their tight end involved finally. That's the first time that they've looked his way. He's kind of been a forgotten man in this offensive scheme.
Yeah, it didn't look his way at all in the first half, and I'll bet you the offense coordinator made a note at the half and said, let's get him involved because he could be a big-time playmaker for us.
Here's Dalton.
I fucked up.
He's going to rifle one deep left side. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete. A surprising move to go for it, predictably, at least somewhat predictably. It doesn't pay off. And now possession's going to go over with a football at the 20-yard line.
Here we go. Here we go. 51. 64. Wait. Pick it up. Showing it. Showing it. Echo. Oh.
On first down, Fields being chased out left. Now a clash of bodies here, and it's intercepted. Picked off by the linebacker, Vontaze Burfict. Not that time for Watkins. The LA offense ready to go for their next drive. And last time they were very fortunate, this offense. They went for it on fourth, turned it over in their own territory. But the other guys held up. They didn't give up any points.
So how about the guy with the #1 headset on the sidelines, the head coach? That was planned going into it, not necessarily to not get the first down or to have the defense have to hold
He
up.
trusted his defense.
Trusted his defense very much, and I think that's how he's going to play this game. Go for it, be aggressive, because I've got the wild bunch backing me up over here on my own sideline.
We'll see what his offense can do. Andy Dalton now 3 out of 5 since taking over as he's given his guys a first down.
Mark 55. Mark 55. Here we go. Can. Hey, seam 6.
Out of the gun, it's Dalton. Looking downfield for Jones. Let's fight for the football.
How did he catch him, man?
Picked up by J.C. Jackson. And they will take over at the 29-yard line.
The bomb QB can't fucking...
Oh, man, Brandon, not a real good throw that time. It looked like he tried to put a little too much air under this one, and it turned into a floater. And defensively, this is a dream. He could have fair caught that one. That was way too easy.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. Marching in for the sack, Matthew Judon.
The amount of sacks that they've absorbed in this game is absolutely extraordinary. Let's just face it. This offensive line, flat out, cannot handle this pass rush. It's been demonstrated time and time again.
Looking to throw. Fields. Oh! And this is caught with the grab.
Come on, man. Come on, man.
And now off to the races down the right side. And he will score. Touchdown, Vikings. Dalvin Cook, 79 yards. As his guys continue to put this one out of reach. No problem there on the extra point. And the lead will swell by one more. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. This is taken about 7 yards deep. And he'll wind up about 4 yards shy of where he would have been if he had taken a knee, as they'll start at the 21-yard line. The LA offense ready to go for their next drive. They are right now just ice cold. I mean, they have struggled big time in this game, and they're getting blown out. How do they adjust?
This nigga's trying to hurt my niggas, man.
It's got to be a team game, and you need all
This nigga's trying to hurt my niggas, man.
But every now and then, partner, you need that one guy who can make a play against all odds that maybe can ignite things. And I think that's what they're looking for right now.
Yeah, you talk about going to your playmakers. They probably need to do it.
Find someone that you're used to touching the football that makes big plays and give them that opportunity to maybe wake up everyone else.
Hey, lady! Check Mike 54. Mike 54. Here you go. 93, 52, 93, 44.
To throw again on second down. Dalton. And that'll be incomplete. Good protection that time, and they couldn't hook up on the long one. Now it's third down. So the incomplete pass on the last play, and that leads us to a 3rd and 3. To throw here, Dalton. Man open, it's Cup. He's got it.
This thing had that ball floating in air for fucking 10 minutes.
Dropped inside the 40. From Viking territory now, they'll come up 1st and 10 at the 38. Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete. We saw this a lot in the first half, and it continues. These receivers just not able to get much separation.
So that means they have to win the 50-50 balls. They've got to go up with the defender and find a way to start coming down with them.
And this time, contact and another incomplete pass. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Everson Griffin able to get in there for his 2nd sack of the afternoon.
This has been a tough one for this offensive line. It appears almost like they've been on roller skates this entire game, the way they've been pushed around. 6 sacks given up in this one.
Throwing on 3rd and long. Dalton. The truck. There he goes, right side. And he's going to take this one in for a Rams touchdown. A big play there. 48 yards. And it's for pride now, but the Rams do get a bit closer. Point after, up and good. So they do get 1 score back, but still a long way to go here in the 3rd quarter. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. Very short kick. This will be taken by one of the up men. And solid field position here to start as they get it out to the 40-yard line.
Any return that gets you to midfield is a great return. 1 first down, and you're almost in field goal position.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. This is sort of what you would call a put-away drive, isn't it? They score here, especially a touchdown. It's almost out of reach.
It certainly feels that way, and I think that they're going to call their plays accordingly because what you really want to do, even though you know the scoreboard is still up there and the game's going to go on, I think you can take the spirit away from another team, that their drive and will to come back and win can be taken with another score right here.
It's still 3rd quarter, but you just get that feel.
Yeah, they're teetering right there on the brink, aren't they?
On 2nd down, this is Madison. And this winds up a pickup of 2, maybe 2.5 to about the 39. On 3rd down, Fields. Looks to throw, fires right side. And that's going to be incomplete. The coverage too good there. The contact popped the ball free, and it's 4th down. This offense converted once on 4th down earlier. Now they're out there again to try once more. They'll try and throw for it here. And he fires one that's intercepted. John Johnson with the INT. And his crew will take over at their own 45-yard line. The rookie was trying to push it downfield, but the safety bit him.
And he'll learn that you have to hold the safety. And you do that with your head movement, your eyes, sometimes your shoulders. Hold the safety so that you can get back to the throw that you really want to make. He got so excited thinking his guy was open that he made it easy for the defensive back to go get the football.
First play of the drive, a success, 19 yards. A first down throw coming for Dalton. This is complete to Watkins on the slant. This will be a gain of about 8 to the 27-yard line. A good pickup there, 8 yards on the first down completion.
Nothing fancy on first down, but a very consistent type of a play. Hit that slant. A lot of people call it an extension of the running game, and it can be if that pass is completed.
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. The Rams on 3rd down. They're at 50%, 4 for 8. This is going to be 3rd and 13.
Right there, 54, right there, 54, Mike. Watch QB drop.
Dalton here from the gun. And unable to connect, incomplete.
Come on,
Give them
man.
credit, they took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down.
Help me help you,
The
niggas.
trials and tribulations of being a quarterback in this league, it's tough. It's got to be wearing on him out there.
Well, he has been sacked a number of times. He had an interception, so I'm going to give him a skosh of credit for hanging in there and trying to make something happen, despite the amount of pressure he's been under this entire game.
54, 2 by 2. Move. Hey, 1 set. Check Mike 54. Mike 54. Watch the pass.
They'll try on 4th. Here's Dalton. He's going to have his running back. It's complete. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. No reason not to try it there, and they do indeed convert on 4th. Now Dalton. And the coverage terrific there as that's knocked down and incomplete. Coverage there by the safety, Harrison Smith. Another wayward pass. You know, things started out poorly in this game, and to be frank, they just really haven't gotten much better.
And all that does is embolden a secondary. They feel good about what's going on, and they just play better and better.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down.
Watch the safety creep. Hey. General West. Right there, 54, right there.
Under heavy pressure, and down goes Dalton on the sack. And on that one, the protection just broke down.
You've got to have that leverage, don't you? We always talk about low man wins in the running game for an offensive lineman versus a defensive lineman. It's essentially the same thing in pass protection. Get lower than that defensive lineman so that you can keep your balance and keep him away from your guy trying to...
And he's got it. That's Kupp for a Ram touchdown. Cooper Kupp there to make the grab. And the Rams do gain a bit of respectability. Extra point up and through as they make the score just a slight bit more respectable here in the final quarter of play. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away.
Niggas say,
And that'll carry
I'm
over
a fruit
the
from
back
this
line of the
nigga
end zone
blitz
for a
tree.
touchback.
Oh, shit. Say a fruit from the nigga blitz tree.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And this game comfortably in hand. The scoreboard speaks for itself, but you still got your starting quarterback out there. When do you go to the backup? Let him get some time.
Hit
And that's
this
one of the great
nigga in
questions
the mouth,
in the NFL,
man.
Brandon, because I'm just going to tell you, in the 2015 season, I commentated on 3 games in a row that were blowouts. And in none of them did the starting quarterback ever come out of the game for the team that had a big lead. And in each instance, I asked the coaches later on, Why didn't you do that? And they all looked at me and said, just don't really do that in the NFL. These guys play, and we just play them all the way through. Now, in certain situations, they will take them out, but for the most part, they're not as worried and concerned about getting them out of the game. And that's always puzzled me a little bit.
Now a throw here to his running back.
What the?
Well, he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Minnesota. Alexander Madison, 60 yards, as his guys continue to pour it on. He has really settled in throwing the football, and that touchdown here in the fourth quarter gives him a pretty comfortable cushion.
He may be a rookie, but he's playing like fourth quarter, and the QBing is easy. How about this guy? Youngster, not worried about anything, just cutting it loose and having fun.
So they will accept the penalty and move forward. So good starting field position for him here as they come up 1st and 10 at the 40. They'll try a handoff right with Gurley. And this play will be blown up. He'll lose yardage back at the 38. That's going to go as a loss of 2, and it'll be 2nd down.
So statistically, both of these offenses having a rough time getting a running game going. But, boy, what a nice play there defensively.
Tackling him behind the line, but you're right. You look at the numbers. Neither side looks on track.
This nigga has to wind up to throw.
He's taken down.
This is crazy, man.
Able to disrupt yet another pass play. That is his 3rd sack of the afternoon. Needs something for deep in the bag of tricks here after 1st and 2nd down. Went backwards. It's 3rd and very long.
Here you go, Cam. 54 is Mike. 54 is Mike. Check. Watch 54. Watch 54. All right, T, let's run. All right, T. Yeah, watch this. Check, hands up.
From the gun, Dalton looks to throw. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 45. And they will set up shop at their own 46-yard line. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. The outcome of this one, well, we know who's going to win it. It's just all window dressing at this point. Got me thinking, what's the biggest blowout that you've been a part of as a player, broadcaster?
Well, I'm not going to go to the player part because when I think blowout...
Because you won every game as a player.
No. I think about being blown out. And no one wants to go back to those memories. But, when I was calling college football, I saw a game that... a team put 70. I actually saw it happen twice. A team put 70 on their opponent. And in the NFL, in the 2017 season, I saw one of those changing of the guard games where a team that hadn't been very good before now was dominating and kicking around a team who had been ruling.
And that's when you earn your paycheck, right? As the analyst, you got to fill that time.
You've got to know what's going on out there and how it all happened.
Well, obviously, that begs the question, what game was it?
That was Seattle hosting Los Angeles, the Rams.
Yeah.
Their second meeting of the season, and the Rams turned it around from their first one and blew out the Seahawks.
They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets them up for 3rd down. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So the Vikings in possession of the football as we get you reset. They've got a 3rd down now as they look for one more 1st down to help salt this one away. They'll try to get it on the ground with Madison. No dice this go-around. He's hit behind the line and taken down. That'll back him up 2 yards and also bring up 4th. On 4th down, Fields.
What? Thank you, man. This nigga act like he couldn't get there, man. What the fuck?
Boy, it looked like he had it and dropped it. And the Rams are going to take possession of the turnover on downs. Now the Vikings will use the 2nd of their timeouts. And they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the 1st down. The LA offense ready to go for their next drive. They are just obviously getting shellacked here in this one, Charles. What's the message if you're a coach for this final drive in a lopsided game like this?
Get your ass out
For
of
a lot of
bounds.
coaches,
Be honest.
don't forget today. Don't forget what has happened out here.
Use that as ammo going forward.
Exactly. Take a great look at that scoreboard. Realize how poorly everything went for us today. Coaching, playing, the whole deal. And never forget it, because
you're not going to want that feeling again.
No, you don't want that feeling again. And who knows? You may meet up with this team again.
2 yards, good enough for a first.
That was a route run not just with dexterity, but with intelligence. Found the hole in the zone, made sure the quarterback saw him, and was able to make the sure catch and flip the down marker back to 1.
Dalton.
That's some bullshit, man. That's some bullshit. I couldn't even hike the ball fast enough. That's some bullshit, man.
And his guys are going to take over at the 39-yard line.
Well, this defensive pressure has been constant all game long. The pass rush, the coverage, they've all been excellent, and now they'll tack on an interception here as this one continues to slip just further and further out of hand.
That one looks like he'll throw here.
Okay, man, I'm fucking hitting triangle. Fred, get your hands up.
Midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. Great way to start the drive. 20 big ones and a first down. On 1st and 10, Fields. He'll take a shot for the end zone. And this will be caught. And the carnage continues. It's another touchdown. Turning into a really good performance on the road. Week 1, you're just hoping for that first win. It's tough to do it away from home, though, but they're looking strong.
It certainly is. Any road win in the NFL is a great road win. I mean, it just does not matter whether it's supposed to be tough or not. In this particular situation, how great will they feel leaving with a win on the road against a tough opponent?
Little work still to do, though. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And he'll probably wish he'd reconsidered here. It will cost him 10 yards as he's down at the 15.
In this position, trying to get back into the game, teams are looking for a spark from their special teams. That's not what they got, though. They got a setback, and they have a long field to cover if they want to try and put points on the board.
The LA offense ready to go for their next drive. Let's just be frank.
Got a forced win.
For pride at this point.
That's all that's left, because victory, not a chance now. And I can't wait to see how they actually go about doing it, because there are a lot of people watching the body language of the guys on the field now, and if they call plays they want executed, they need to do that and do it really well. Otherwise, there could be repercussions.
We'll see how they handle the waning moments of this one.
That's what I'm saying,
An incomplete pass on
really,
first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10.
I got to get rid of this quarterback. I got to figure something out, man. I don't know what to do.
To throw again. Hill.
Look how this nigga throw the ball.
Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked up by J.C. Jackson. Facing this fourth quarter deficit, felt like they had to throw the ball, and on the other side, they were ready.
No doubt about it. They're playing situational football. They look at the clock, they know the lead that they have, and all they're doing is playing pass on every down.
Playing the pass, picking it off, and now big time in the driver's seat. Throwing on first down. Fields. He's going to take a shot right away for the end.
What is these niggas doing, man?
It's caught for a touchdown, and the blowout continues. Extra point attempt to come here. Now this one was over a while ago as they just add on to their big lead. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes.
Oh, my God, man. This shit's fucking...
Fielded about a yard deep.
I ain't took a loss like this in a while.
And he's able to get it across the 20, but not by much, as he's marked down at the 21-yard line.
These niggas got beat by a motherfucking rookie. Fucking rookie. Give me your ass shit.
The LA offense ready to go for their next drive. They can't do much at this point, partner. This one is going to go down in the loss column.
You don't make up for what has happened during the game in this sequence here. Maybe you hand it off and let someone run the ball if you so choose. But otherwise, just kneel down, call it a day, and try and prepare going forward.
So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. Now a fake on the give here as they try to run pass option. And he's taken down but able to slip across the 35. Now a final chance to stop it here as a timeout comes in with 10 seconds left in the game. So here's a 1st and 10.
Wish them niggas are ready next week, so fucking Monday or Tuesday, probably Monday.
And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off right around the 43. And he's able to get it back to the 33-yard line.
Let's see if he's gonna be a good sportsmanship for this Neo. That nigga say he ain't gonna deal.
Hey, Mike 51, Mike 51.
Nigga. Yeah, I'm gonna scoot him up, all right, nigga.
And now with 4 seconds left, we get a timeout call.
I'm gonna scoot the niggas up, all right. I'm trying to fucking get to this quarterback. You better throw it fast, so I'm trying to hit the fuck out this nigga. He willing to give him a touchdown. The fucking.
51's the mic, boy. 51. Hey, pick your game up.
On 1st down, Fields.
Come on, man. Come on, man.
So the final seconds have ticked away in this Minnesota victory. And, partner, I must say, good to see you again. Been too long. And it's good to have football back, isn't it?
Shit,
Didn't you see me in preseason? Weren't we together in preseason?
Yeah, but preseason, you know, it's preseason. This is week 1.
Oh, you're trying to say real football.
Real football.
Not preseason football.
Who your backup quarterback, Philip Walker?
To play, and maybe the starters don't play as much. Now it's the frontline guys from the first whistle.
Yeah, I tuned you out in the preseason. And now I'm listening to you. So for Minnesota, it's a fantastic start as they roll to a blowout victory here in the season opener. And they will head back home.
Up this magic with the gang, we ball out, it can get tragic. All we got, we gon' let you have it. Stuck in my ways, think I need to change my habits. What would you do if you were me and didn't have it? Look in the mirror now, feeling like a savage. Tell my son I love him, for him I'ma make it happen. Now
Choose players to upgrade.
You say that you proud of me, I turn my back, you laughing. Now I hit the scene, they like lights, camera, action. Living in a dream, now my music they be blasting. Step out, I'm a star, always in the latest fashion. Had to set the bar, try to catch me.
Upgrade the fucking backup quarterback.
You can see it in my eyes, all I do is hustle. They tried to knock me off my feet, I'm ready to rumble. Feel like I ain't 8 in weeks, working off the muscle. Oh yeah, oh my, we ride for my brothers, no lie.